Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night WrestleMania 39, night 1.
Saturday, WrestleMania 39 Saturday. WrestleMania Saturday.
It is time for your WrestleMania 39, night 1 review. Again, I wish WrestleMania will go back to being one night, 4 hours. So they're still one night, but it's 4 hours. Like I thought, the point would be at least like 2-3 hours each show, maybe. Whatever, man. I don't know. Overall, I thought the show was not too bad, actually. Like I said in my video about, my video about the build of WrestleMania, sure, it looks good on paper, but the build has, kind of sucked for the most part. The show was not that bad, actually, tonight. It did start off pretty bad, though. We'll get to it, but I guess it built up. The show built up to being a better show than originally thought it would be when it started, and also, I just think, if you had all the best matches, the best things that were going on, the show would be way better, and even just one night, but hey, it is what it is. It's night 1. I think night 2 might be way better than tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I can't say necessarily it's true, but for night 1, not bad. I thought maybe the entire card was more better than last year because it had more build than last year. Just really the only thing, in my opinion, that I enjoyed about last year's WrestleMania was Stone Cold coming back and having that match with Kevin Owens, which was a good match in the main event. And I'm just happy that the women did not main event. But boy, did the Smarts now are cucking over to saying that match should probably have main evented, because they think just because a match that has false finishes and they were trading punches when the match was literally boring and had no good build, and because they're women. Let's be honest here. A lot of people are pretending that match is good because they're women, because they're that much of a cucks, faggots. They're that much of SJW snowflakes. These fucking people who are simping for women, that they, even though they're not attractive at all, but we're gonna pretend that match should main event WrestleMania. Get the fuck out of here. I can't drink this magnificently, but I hope y'all drinking your colas. Grab your Coca-Colas, drink it magnificently. Spy me some bitches go, oh shit, like I would for Trisha and Lita. But by the way, that's real women's wrestling. Boy, was Trisha and Lita hot tonight. And they're fucking beautiful in general. Like, my lord. My lord, they're hot. But yeah. Night 1, though, was not a bad show. I enjoyed it for I thought, after the first match, my first match was very disappointing, especially how it's supposed to start, but whatever. But regardless, the show was not bad. The show was not bad. Thank God there's another night for WrestleMania. Would it have been considered maybe better than most WrestleManias? Some WrestleManias. I didn't thought the show was too bad tonight. Actually, it was okay. It was not okay. I would say I enjoyed it somewhat. I was entertained with some aspects of it. I definitely thought the show was better than night 1 last year. So I will go on to say, you know what, the show was not bad. Not bad show. It was good, because there are good things that I enjoyed about this show. Just did not like how this show started, and there are certain aspects which I will talk about. Show started with Becky G singing "America the Beautiful." She's a beautiful singer. Definitely won't deny that. Then Kevin Hart is shown in a video package hyping WrestleMania, but it was like your cheesy, "What I gotta do? Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh I gotta do it! Oh shit! Oh damn! Oh damn!" But then I'm blah blah get what? Oh damn! But he's like, oh damn, this is what we got. We got a headline. We got the legend, and yeah, she man, what's going on, man? So that happened. But we have Kevin Hart there, but not The Rock. Hopefully The Rock will show up at least, because it's WrestleMania Hollywood, so. The stage does look amazing, by the way. The stage, by the way, is definitely, I will say this. This WrestleMania stage was probably one of the best WrestleMania stages I have ever seen. One of the best WrestleMania stages, bar none. Definitely fucking, it looked great. It looked great. Definitely fit the Hollywood style. It's good. It's really good. Then the show officially started with Miz and Logan Paul. Not Logan Paul. Fucking Snoop Dogg opened as host. They didn't announce that Snoop Dogg was hosting, but yeah, they're hosting and they're like, oh, but they're hyping up the match. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, just start the action. You've been hyping the matches throughout the fucking weekend with SmackDown and Raw, and you want to fucking really do whatever. I don't fucking know. Sadly, there was no pyro for most of the show. There was pyro, but they literally saved the pyro for the women. Like, how cucky could that be? Like, and so it's like feminist bullshit. Like, trying to fucking appeal to like women. Like, I don't know. It's just stupid, in my opinion. It's just stupid. Like, I don't know. It should have been whatever. It is what it is. Should have had pyro throughout the show for certain entrances and all that. Like, for example, Mysterio's entrance should have had some pyro and whatever. But hey. Alright, first match. Austin Theory defeated John Cena, or Super Cena. So much for Cena being Super Cena. So Cena, he comes out for the kids. He comes out for these little children, the Make-A-Wish kids, and yet he fucking, he loses. I guarantee you, those kids are crying. Listen, I understand John Cena trying to put over Austin Theory, putting over talent. But this, honestly, here's the problem with this. Unfortunately, Cena has lost the luster that if you beat John Cena, it doesn't really matter much because now John Cena's losing nowadays because he's not going to be there. Or just like, they have nothing to do with Cena. Or just, Cena's busy with Hollywood. But the thing is, Cena has already lost a bunch of people recently. The fact that he lost to Austin Theory doesn't make any sense. And to me, it also doesn't make any sense. And by logic, it kind of makes Cena look more weak than ever. Because here's the thing. Austin Theory, the guy's a jobber. The guy lost to all these fucking jobbers. And all of a sudden, he's beating John Cena. Like, come on here. And like, John Cena picks the time now to not be Super Cena. Whatever happened to Super Cena? Super Cena, the guy would kick out of two of anything. Cena wins LOL, right? Cena would he would kick out after getting low-bowed and getting a finisher. Yeah, he would kick out, like, especially at WrestleMania. Now Super Cena doesn't have his powers anymore? Like, what the fuck? All because he's in Hollywood now. And like, how does that make him look for Hollywood? Like, he loses? He's Mr. Hollywood now from WWE, aside from The Rock, and he's losing. But what? You want to see Theory? Honestly, in my opinion, I don't give a shit about Austin Theory. I don't think the guy is good at all. Again, like I said this multiple times, the guy has a shit character, shit mic skills. The guy has a shit finisher, shit catchphrases. The guy has a shit look. The reason he's getting pushed because he looks like John Cena. That's legit it. Vince McMahon sees him as the next John Cena because he looks like him. That's literally it, people. So, like, again, the reason why I'd rather have Cena win is because, like, at least with Cena, it would give him a good way to at least win at WrestleMania because he's, like, been nothing but losing lately. It helps make him look good. It's a good way to open the show. And not just that, like, Cena, he could always put over another new coming star who's heading up the ranks. Like, for example, I would have John Cena lose to Solo Sikoa, for example. Or, heck, Dominik Mysterio, with the current character he has, him being fucking disrespectful, like, if Dominik only won tonight, which I don't mind him losing, which, little spoiler, I mean, who cares? Like, I'm spoiling already, but if Dominik won, and then, he's like, oh, I beat the dad, but, you were my dad on TV, my dad was not on television, he could basically do this thing where, like, Dominik, like, he's, like, he basically goes on a road path, kind of like, let's say, even like a legend killer type of thing. He's killing the people who he knew in his life. He's killing the people who were his father figures. Like maybe John Cena, you could say he's on he's on a path of beating all the men he met when he was a child because of his father. His father, like as a wrestler, he's beating all the legends he knew when he was little. Kind of like a legend killer type of thing, and he ends up being Cena for his title. That's perfect. Like just the story itself, it could be good like that. Heck, like John Cena putting over Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker comes to the main roster. You do something with them. He gives the title to him. Heck, could do in the future. John Cena versus Logan Paul for U.S. title. And the idea of Logan Paul even winning the title is good for WWE. You gotta do something. Really, Logan. But here's the problem, though. Why I'm also pissed about this. This match was not good at all. People thought this was going to be a banger. This is one of the reasons why I do complain about John Cena, why I see why people complain about Cena, and why I do see it weird that people saying he's the legend. Don't get me wrong, I grew up watching John Cena, I love John Cena. Or I used to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think him fucking sucking dick to China. I love China more than he probably lost because he loved that China Wu-Tang. You PK kid, I love it. I never having it. I never go take a break. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't take a break because I'm going to Hollywood. I'm sacrificing the children. I'm sacrificing their children to make me look youngest in the nation. Not just that, but I'm also sucking that China money in the nation because I don't give a fuck about America, man. I don't need that U.S. tax nation because I love that China. I love China. What? BK kids, I'm gonna whip your ass in all that China. Fuck you for that, Cena. But here's the thing about Cena. The problem is the guy is guilty of having bad matches. And this was an example of a bad Cena match. It was the formula of John Cena where he basically gets beat up, comes back, and then if either he's going to lose or he's either going to win or he's going to lose. He's going to lose after freaking getting low blowed and whatever, or some way of cheating. This was basically a typical Raw. This was a Raw match back when Cena was at his peak. It was like that kind of scenario where Cena was at his peak during fucking Raws, when he was on a Raw and whatever, when he was still competing full time. It's like a Raw Cena match or a SmackDown match even with Cena. This was not a WrestleMania match. This was not. This only was a WrestleMania match because John Cena being the legend himself. Well, like or not, he is a legend now. He is going to be he's a first bad Hall. He's a fucking headliner for sure for a Hall of Fame. But man, Cena, man, what the fuck? That was a bad match, and it's just stupid. John Cena, he fucking beats all these guys and whatever. Super Cena all the time, and yet he loses in this way. Really? I don't know. Sure, it's not clean, but come on. John Cena has had worse things that happened to him, and he still came back up. He established that I never give up. He sure gave up easily, that's for damn sure. That's so much for them kids, man. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I just think, first of all, how does that help when he's selling a game? He's one of the main stars of the game, of the new video game they have. He lost in front of the kids, representing them kids. And this also proves, this match, why Cena matches can suck. Why, it's the formula, and also, this match was not good, man, to a way to start the show in general. It was not. And just again, what's Austin Theory going to do now as champion still? What he's going to do? Oh, he's going to feud with Johnny Gargano? Really? Get the fuck out of here with that gay shit. There's more potential for John Cena, as a fucking, as him winning the championship. It helps the title. He's a big star. He's part of Hollywood. It also helps the meaning of WrestleMania Hollywood. And plus, you can always have them put over a new coming heel. Again, like I said, Solo Sikoa. Dominik Mysterio could definitely be a good heel to put over. Austin Theory kind of already had the rub, with how they're positioning him. He didn't need to just win, honestly. Come on, especially look at what happened last year. Last year he lost to fucking he lost to fucking Pat McAfee. Okay? He lost to all these guys, and then we're gonna push him all of a sudden? Come on. John Cena could put over, I don't know, anybody. He could put over fucking Logan Paul, somebody, But whatever. That was not a good way to open the show, in my opinion. Not a good opening match. or first match of the show. Second match, the Fatal 4-Way WrestleMania Showcase match, which, again, I don't know why it happened, but you know what? I'm kind of okay with it happening now, because actually, the match was actually not bad. I will say that. So, the Street Profits defeated Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Alpha Academy, and Viking Raiders in a men's WrestleMania Showcase match. Again, they kind of gave this match already last night with fucking, with SmackDown. So, like, why would they do this match, honestly, again? But, like, whatever. It is what it is, but the match was, yeah, like, I mean, if like, the winner of the Fatal 4-Way match from SmackDown had a stipulation to make this match make sense, then sure, have a stipulation. And this should have been announced, like, the winner gets a tag title shot in the future. Like, they already announced for the women. Maybe they will, but, it is what it is, though. But the match was actually not bad. I will give credit with that. It actually was a way better match than fucking Cena and Austin Theory, surprisingly. It was not good, but it was like something like, it was a decent match. It's just like whatever, sure, get some people on Mania, but it was not a bad match in general. Like, I will say this, Chad Gable surprised me tonight. Like, he did a German suplex, a rollover German suplex to Braun Strowman, and that was really surprising. Like, the way he did it was actually freaking, like, what a fucking German suplex, What a German suplex. Like, freaking by a small guy to Braun Strowman. It's like, hell yeah, you know what? If the guy had a better character, he could be one of the examples of a small guy could be a great wrestler. A good talent. But he's not really displaying much besides the shush or thank you, which I think is fine, but it's like mid-card. He's more mid-card, that's the problem. But, hey, it is what it is. He is, I will give credit with Ricochet. He's good with the flips, but which is why he should not be world champion, though, because it's not really more than just flip. But that's where he's, like, good for shining, him doing some flips on the show. He did, like, the flippy doodah. Braun Strowman did the train track shit. It was like, whatever. They did the typical, everyone falls down, the Tower of Doom bullshit. They do that typical, but, some moves, happen. I like the ending sequence, though. I like how the end, like, a bunch of diamonds jumping, though. Like, okay. Everybody does jumps now, like, well, fuck. But I like the end sequence. Ricochet was going to do a shooting star press, but to one of the Street Profits. I think Angelo Dawkins. He holds it from that, but then I got a comment. He does the shooting star press. Angelo Dawkins has it from the knees, and then a frog splash to the back of him, and that's how Street Profits win. Not bad, for them maybe being a future like, oh, we won, we're the number one contenders, that's definitely fine. That's totally fine for them to be the number one contenders, so there you go. Tyson O'Neil was on commentary. Funny how he had issues with Vince. Like, remember back in 2016 where he tried to hug Vince, and they, "It's expanded. I only fuck Roman and Cena." You know what I mean? It's like, it fired in Black History Month. But then, yeah, whatever. It's like, but why would you fire? I don't know. I just felt bad for Titus at that time. But yeah, there you go. That was the match for you. The third match, Logan Paul, he took a zip line. He had a zip line. Coming to a zip line kind of like Shawn Michaels style. So that was cool. It is his birthday too, so happy birthday Logan Paul. But like, wow, he loses on his birthday. But hey, he put on a performance on his birthday. So yeah, Seth Rollins defeats Logan Paul. Rollins, though, looked gay. He was ripping me off. And I didn't think Seth Rollins ripped me off in my style. Like, coming out with a fucking cape and shit like that. He had, like, an old red. Like, I have an old red as well. But, he comes out, basically ripping me off with my look. But, like, I do it because... No, you look stupid. But he had an orchestra, too, or whatever. Get it? Because, he's an orchestra guy, or whatever. The match was not bad. Definitely, I would say, like, with Logan Paul, his match with Roman was way better, definitely. But this was not a bad match for itself. There was a Prime mascot, and it got revealed to be KSI. So KSI was at WrestleMania. You know, he's buddies with Logan Paul, and they have their company called Prime and whatever. You know, like, I don't know, but then like, you know, he's basically helping Logan Paul. But then then they were like trying to get Seth Rollins to the announce table. They were putting to the announce table, like KSI had him, but then Seth Rollins grabbed him right as soon as Logan Paul was going to do the frog splash. He grabbed him, put him on the announce table. He makes him fall, and then Logan Paul, after drinking the Prime drink, spits it out, and maybe because the Prime drink is actually that bad, you know what I mean? He does this frog splash to KSI through the table, and you know, there you go. And then but then Rollins did the pedigree. And then he kicks out, like, really? You're just making the move look fucking weak, and I don't know why he keeps doing the fucking pedigree, like, for God's sakes. Logan Paul did, like, a frog splash, you know, he's moving, like, you know, but then eventually, he was about to do the coast to coast. Fucking Logan Paul, man, what the fuck, bro? This guy is fucking something. The guy was about to do the coast to coast, then a super kick, and then a curb stomp, and Rollins wins. Not bad. Not a bad match, man. Like, really, a good match. Good match, actually, for Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. People thought this match might steal the show. Didn't steal the show, but it was actually a good match. Definitely shows that Logan Paul is built for this business, actually, as a character. I just wish he had established more of a character as, like, you know, show it more on, like, TV, and that way he'll be, like, something, you know. He could definitely be something like a celebrity, great talent. It would be nice if also he would be more on the show. Like, maybe, like, hey, you want to prove yourself beyond the show, like wrestle, you know, do some storylines, and not just like be saved for. Because honestly, like, he's good to be like on the show. Like, he's so much better than a lot of these guys. Like, damn, he is. Like, what does that tell you? Like, you don't need to fucking love to do the indie shit, and then like you end up being not entertaining as like guys like Logan Paul who has something to offer because you know they actually trained to do shit, you know. And plus, you know, Logan Paul even had, like, acting skills. It's like, whatever, you know. And he put in the effort to, like, know, like, what matters. Also, it helps because, like, the guy is, like, well-known, you know. You gotta give respect for that. There is rumors that Logan Paul might be done after this, which I honestly, resign him. Resign him. Keep him on. I think that's, like, too soon. Like, already the guy is, like, scheduled to probably leave this company. Like, no. Keep him. There's a bunch of things you could do with this guy. Keep him. Bring his brother even. They both have, like, they feud with maybe, like, the Usos or somebody. I mean, like, maybe they'll be the heels, but then Usos becomes a babyface. They fucking feud with them and shit. You know, you have them do some fucking stuff. You know, it's gonna be good stuff. I even thought maybe, like, the Prime guy would have been fucking his brother, but it actually turned out to be KSI, which is fine, too. Fourth match, the 6-woman tag match. Trish and Lita look fucking beautiful. They looked hot. Also, like the promo before they coming in black and white. Apparently, it was a Sin City throwback. It was like a Sin City homage. But they look beautiful. Fucking the video package with Trish and Lita, my lord. But you know, just them being showcased, and then they come out and looking hot. Trish Stratus had a similar WrestleMania 21 look, which I liked. Lita looked beautiful too, but just like she was covered up, but then she takes her top off towards the match. Like, hey, take it all off. Come on. But yeah, the match though, it was fine. You know, it's good because, you know, it's hot women. Like, the hot women won, you know. I don't hate it. You know, I honestly enjoy this more because just by, you know, the aesthetics. I enjoyed it for the plot. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about fucking She-Hulk's wrestling. Come on, have you guys seen Charlotte's face? Like, my lord. But yeah, the match, you know, you got some fucking Trish and Lita. Man, Trish Stratus, though, looks fucking, oh lord. Her tits are fucking, oh lord, ass. I'm not trying to sound perverted, but it's like it's truth, you know? But the match was, like, alright for that, you know? Just look at it. It was too long, though, but hey, I enjoyed what I saw. That's all I mean. Come on, you know, when you're at the Zoops, you know, again, they're reminded of my big black couch. You gotta make them go, oh shit. Like, these chicks, you know, you wanna save the extra time? Save the extra time to come in the big black couch. You know, that's good stuff, you know? You know, this is the match where, you know what, even the women themselves, like, Like, I wouldn't mind more bloating those fucking tits. Like, fucking, hey, come on, you know, that's the truth. Fucking Trish Stratus is whole women, and so is Lita. Not them disgusting She-Hulk. So that's for damn sure. Well, yeah, good big black couch material. That's for damn sure. Fifth match. Dominik Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Well, I should have said Rey Mysterio defeats Dominik Mysterio. I was thinking that maybe like I would not mind Dominik winning, but you know what? I don't mind how they did the match tonight. Was not bad. It probably is also setting up for what's going to happen in Puerto Rico, because next month is Puerto Rico with Backlash. So yeah, my problem with this match though, and this is like the only problem. It kind of took away a bit of the match, which was the colors and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch sponsorship ruined this match a little bit. So that was irritating. That was really irritating towards me. That because for some reason this match, you couldn't use the fucking showcase match to sponsor the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match, like this crap match. Why you had to do it with the match that people give a fuck about? Imagine if Undertaker versus Kane was to happen, and then you was sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know how stupid that would be? Come on, man. Like, really? This is the match you used to have the sponsor? Like, come on. Like, that what took away from this match a little bit for me. But I gotta tell you, this match, in my opinion, was definitely one of the matches of the night. Probably the best match of the night. On par with the Usos and Owens and Zayn. It just, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch kind of took away from the match a little bit. Because, like, that's the problem. Like, why the fuck did they even agree to this? I don't fucking know. But I gotta tell you, man, that match, Mysterio versus Dom, was really good. Was really good. Like, the story, man. Like, the story was really fucking good. You know, like. So, what was cool about this match? So, yeah, Bad Bunny was there. He's like, but it's gonna, I guess, like, what happened tonight, what happened with this match, it's gonna lead to, like, them having, it's gonna lead to, like, what? It's gonna lead to freaking, like, the Puerto Rico. So that's kind of, okay. Like, that's probably why he got involved in whatever. So, yeah. What was I gonna say? So, Dominik comes out. He comes out like coming from prison. He's going to prison and he's going to freaking WrestleMania. And he comes out. He fucking is locked up. It's like fucking like some Goldberg entrance, but it's like wow, this guy was in prison, man. He's like coming out from fucking the correction facility. He fucking he's handcuffed. He's freaking has the Mysterio mask to mock his father. And then it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then Mysterio comes out, fucking Rey comes out with Snoop Dogg driving the lowrider. We get Eddie's theme song coming, and then he transitions to his own theme song, which it was really cool, man. It was really fucking cool. Like, oh my god, I loved it. I loved it, man. Sadly, no pyro. I was like, what? Were you saving really the pyro for the women? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? All I'm saying is there better be pyro for Edge's entrance for damn sure. You know what I mean? There better be pyro for Edge's entrance. Like, pyro and then fucking Edge's fucking entrance with the fucking rated R, This was really good. Just the problem was the fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch match. I like this match a lot. The match, it told a story. The story involved, the storytelling. Freaking, just... It was good. Just fucking the father-son, the issue with them. Little nice lucha libre. I like that fucking Mysterio. Even though it's not a no-squalification match, he takes his fucking belt, whips Dom's butt. And it was like fucking hell yeah. Oh man, that's good. It's like hell yeah, that's fucking fun. That's funny. You know what I mean? But then Dominic goes to his family. He goes to his sister. He takes the drink from his sister and sprays it on her. And then like Ray stops his sister from like attacking and the mother too. But then freaking Ray, then Dominic attacks Ray, takes advantage from that. Takes a little like takes advantage of that, beating up Ray. Then eventually Dominic goes back to his family. His mom slaps him like you deserve it, and then fucking Ray takes advantage of fighting on him, and we got the 619. Then the Judgment Day did come out. Without Rhea, they did come out. But then, eventually, look out, then Phantasma comes out, LWO. So it's official, they're the LWO, which I'm loving it. I'm loving the LWO is back. I didn't mention, fucking Rey Mysterio has like a weird face mask tonight. Apparently he was homaging the Great Muta and Jushin Liger, so which is kind of cool. So, okay. It looked different than his usual mask. That's for damn sure. But it was like honoring the Great Muta, so that was kind of cool. But then, Dominic was about to win 619 too, but the guy comes out. But then Dominic was about to take advantage. He took apparently it's from Damian Priest. Damian Priest's jacket, which had chains in it. It had chains. But then Bad Bunny stops him from using it. He takes it away from Dominic. Then Mysterio takes advantage, does the 619, frog splash, 1, 2, 3, Mysterio wins. Aside from the stupid Cinnamon Toast Crunch match, the match would have been more, perfect. The match would have been probably one of the best WrestleManias. I mean, still is, honestly, is one of the best matches so far. In recent memory, one of the best WrestleMania matches I've seen. Bar none. This match was really good. I am so surprised of how good this was. I mean, you kind of think, will this match even be good? This was definitely one of the. So this was like the first father and son WrestleMania match. I take that back. No, I fucking take that back. I take that back. No, it's one of the father son matches besides McMahon and Shane. So, but boy, was this match good. This was really good, man. Aside, so this was like the first. So I totally forgot, Shane and fucking Vince, but this was the first father son match, with current WWE employees, not fucking, bosses and whatever, but this was the best. This was really good, man. For one of the few father and son matches aside from McMahon and Shane, which they're basically bosses of the company. For competitors and having this story. Boy, did they fucking take it up a notch. Did they really fucking... wow, they did it. This was definitely really good, man. I loved it. I loved the storytelling. I loved the shenanigans involved. This was WrestleMania caliber, for damn sure. And I didn't mind Dominic losing. Sure, it would have helped him, but hey, maybe in the future he will get that win against he will beat his father, but for now, it's fine. I think the storytelling, the story going on, it was good. It was good for the match, It was not bad at all. I loved it. Dominic was shown angry with the Judgment Day, but, Mysterio's happy celebrating. But then, even Cole, I would give credit to Cole. His hate, you chose to be with those bastards instead of with your own father. Look, good for Ray or whatever. So it's I'll give credit to Cole with that, Then WWE shows Backlash commercial for Puerto Rico. So much for this company want to be progressive. So this company wants to be progressive, yet they're showing women being hot in the commercial. But yet women can't be hot in WWE? Fucking hypocrites, So much there is progressive, empowering women type of shit, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Sixth match. I see Smarks are praising this match because of false finishes. You see, sure, there's false finishes in the main event, but it's they earned it because of the story. This match lacked the heat and story, so why should I care that this match had a false finish, okay? So yeah. Rhea Ripley defeated Charlotte Flair. They had pyro. So you only had pyro for the women, for fuck's sakes. Charlotte had a fucking man face. My God, Charlotte, her face looked terrible. I'm sorry, it looked terrible. This match was literally just a false finish, but then trading punches, and people thought that match was good when just because it was like long and they were throwing punches. I thought the match was boring. I'm sorry. When I started off the match, I did not give a fuck. I was kind of bored, you know. I was bored. Was it better than their original match at WrestleMania? Sure, because you couldn't hear the moaning sounds, but I bet you it was the same shit. I don't know. The Sparks were like, oh, you know, they were happy, obviously, with Rhea Ripley winning, you know, because hating Charlotte or whatever, you know, that's everybody. Like, I hate Charlotte because I don't really think she's attractive at all. I don't think she's good at all. Like, I see why Sparks, I hate her. I don't hate her because she's a Flair. I mean, sure, that's part of it. It's like, come on, like, who really cares about Charlotte? But yeah, the match, whatever, you know. Rhea Ripley wins, fine. You know, I do think in the future, like, sure, it's good for Rhea Ripley winning. What they should do as a storyline, Dominik, like, turns Rhea Ripley into, like, a more of a feminine side. Have her embrace the feminine side, like, Dominik takes charge. You know what I mean? Basically ripping off Eddie and fucking China. But, like, you know, right as soon as, Rhea Ripley becomes more feminine as, like, champion, he cheats on her because she's not feminine enough. You know, she changed her look. I think that's what should happen. That would be really nice. Leaving her to be like a baby face and some type of deal, so. You see, like, Charlotte was, like, smiling. Like, you're smiling after you use your fucking title. Like, you're supposed to show some character. But I guess, yeah, she's, like, happy for her, you know. So, which is why I can't say that, it's always about Charlotte, you know, want to take the spotlight. I mean, I'm not, is that true? In some extent, yeah, but I think that, you know, because I want to be the women, I want to be man, you know, it's always women empowering shit they want to do, you know, want to be fucking feminist bullshit, but whatever, you know. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, let that happen. I'm just happy it did not main event, because it didn't, like, to me, it would not have been a good main event as compared to the main event we thought, okay? Michael Cole says, "This is the most damnest, most physical title matches I ever seen." Like, shut the fuck up. You're lying to yourself. There's more enticing matches than this, for God's sakes. Like, come on here. Literally, Smarks and White Knights are pretending this was good because of a false finish and the punch off. Like, who cares, you know? They show a video package of people, like, not relating to tonight. It's like, then why? They're just wasting time. This is what I don't like about WrestleMania or, like, them doing shows. Like, they're wasting time, you know? Like, come on, this is WrestleMania. Don't waste time. Like, you should be for 4 hours for fuck's sakes and shit like that. Then The Miz and Snoop Dogg comes out, you know, again, they said, the WrestleMania record is 80,000 people, which is impressive. Like, sure, it's impressive for, you know, 80,000 people, you know, a lot of people there. But yeah, I was gonna say, but yeah, freaking, yeah, Miz and Snoop Dogg, they come out and just say that, but then Snoop Dogg mentions, like, you're a wrestler, why you not wrestling, man, shit. But then, like, Miz, like, actually, I put on an open challenge on Twitter and shit, but, like, nobody accepted it. Like, when it happened, but then Pat McAfee shows up. He appears. He does the big, but it's like, I don't mind Pat McAfee. Again, I like Pat McAfee. It's just like, I honestly would not care as compared to last year because the guy hasn't been around. It's like, it was an impromptu match. It was not like it's like a legend like Stone Cold. It was not like even Batista coming back or whatever. It's like, whatever, you know. Oh, I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink. I can drink again now. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for like the last like 1 minute about like of dead air. But yeah, I have my beautiful styles class. This is WrestleMania. I gotta drink, man. I gotta fucking drink, man. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink magnificently there. Oh shit. Man, I have to fucking clean. Oh, there's a little spot. Oh man, there's a little spot. Oh man, there's a little spot. I'll be right back. Isn't that clean? The fuck is it? Alright, I'm back. Now, better glass. My favorite glass, my stylus glass, my other stylus glass. Alright, sorry about that. I just hate it when you do something good, but there's like a little stain and you have to clean it again. Hey, grab your Coca-Cola, drink it, buy me some pictures, go, oh shit, oh shit. Give it a nice shakes, good stuff. Oh shit, oh shit. Cheers, motherfuckers. Pat McAfee comes out, said that Miz, like you're lying, you didn't put out a tweet or whatever, but I'm here anyway, so let's have a match and blah blah blah. And then Miz says he's not ready and he's the host of WrestleMania, he doesn't make the matches. I thought the host makes the matches too, like what the fuck? I don't know. But then Pat McAfee says, you just got tiny balls and blah blah blah, and then Snoop Dogg, for some reason he can't, even though he's like, again, not really the host, but whatever. He makes the match, and then Pat McAfee defeats The Miz with the help of some football guy. The match was whatever. I sadly did not care much because it was just like impromptu, and it was not like when you talk about impromptu match. The reason why last year was exciting was like because it was McMahon surprising everybody, coming out of retirement to wrestle, and it's Miz McMahon. I don't really care about fucking Miz wrestling. I don't mind Pat McAfee, but really him facing the Miz, like, it's not even like a returning guy. We've seen Pat McAfee, but it's like also the problem he's not there usually. It would be nice to see him back. Apparently Pat McAfee's no longer a full-time commentator for WWE, which it sucks, but he's good. Hopefully, I would rather him fucking show up for commentary. Like, the fuck? Come on. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is. The impromptu match was whatever. It's just like, really, that happened? Now the main event. Before the main, they showed a video package of good video package. Then they showed the Lil Ooze something. He's a rapper that basically this generation knows. Like, he's the guy that sings a stupid song, I just wanna rock, like the stupid fucking song you listen to at a club. If you go to a club, a nightclub, a party, like basically like a college party, if you go to all that, trust me, I hear that song a lot of times now. And the guy's fucking pants was sagging, like holy shit. And something so I was like, why is he at WrestleMania? So he's like, he ended, like the Usos come in, but like the Usos don't get pyro. They both fucking do the 1D, whatever, but like then there's no fucking pyro. That would have been great to have a pyro. Why couldn't they have the pyro? Like, what the fuck? And then you had fucking Kevin Owens. I mean, you have fucking Michael Cole. He comes out and says, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn doesn't, they don't come out with the fucking flashy lights or, tricks or, pyro or, the Patrick, they're just mean business. Then why not just show that show that, like, the Patriot, like, with the Usos. Show them how fucking some fucking pyro and shit to show that. But it's like, again, so you're basically saying that Owens and Zayn are boring, right? Alright. Like, shut the fuck up then with that. I hate that people pretend that Cole is great. I'm not saying Cole is better than usual now. I do notice a bit of better, like, kind of commentating. But it's like, the guy still is Michael Cole. The guy still has this fucking stupid gayness and stupid garbageness. If that makes sense to say.
Oh yeah, look, oh yeah, hi, testing, 1, 2, 3.
The main event. At least, like, I will say the positive, like, can make this match a bit better than Mysterio and Dominik, is that, like, this did not have a fucking ad. Actually, I take that back. No, they did have an ad. The Turbo Plus. But it was not like the colorful, it was like, oh, fucking surrounding the match being colorful, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? But the match was really good. The match was good. Definitely really cool for this match to the main event. I'm really happy that this match main event, it deserved it. Because this was the title match. And, it was the biggest storyline going on for, a year. It makes sense for this match to be the main event. Why not? The story is Sami Zayn's storyline with the Bloodline members culminating as the main event of WrestleMania. It's been the fucking main events for Raw and SmackDowns. It makes sense for this to be the main event than Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. Match was really good. There were sure a lot of false finishes, which I say but it kind of earned them more than Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. It's just like again a pop to make people seem that was a good match when it's not. This match had a better storytelling. It had better build. It had, a better flow to make people care about this match. It started off a bit like slow, but but then we got like wow, and then it starts slow, but it's like started a little bit like a wrestling, but then we see Sami and Jey Uso interacting with each other, But then Kevin Owens get tagged in, fast paced with him, with the guy. For a fat guy, the guy could be. I would give credit to Kevin Owens. For a fat guy, he is athletic, which is why I like him. Like, if you're gonna talk about a fat guy being athletic, like the guy like him, he's actually pretty athletic for a fat guy. Even though he's like just chubby, I will say that he has like lost weight somewhat, but then the guy is like kind of chubby still. But hey, it is what it is. The guy's athletic though. I'm not gonna deny that. The guy, freaking. Does his thing, frog splash, all that kind of stuff. We got some tag team wrestling, nice good tag team wrestling flow with them. We even had like a spot where freaking they put Owens through the announce table with like a double power slam, like not bad, like a double side, like a double freaking spine buster slam kind of way, a double choke slam in a way. It would be nice, like maybe like a Uso splash, but hey, it is what it is though. But it was good with that. But then it left to Sami being on his own, fighting, together. He kicked out the 1D, Sami's selling was kind of pretty, like, weird and crazy, but it was good. Kicks out of the 3D move. Eventually, Kevin Owens, gets hit with the... Oh, yeah, they're, trading... Sami Zayn did the Uso splash, apparently. Eventually led to, Jey Uso, you're supposed to be my brother, right? You should have never let the bloodline, freaking, he's, yeah, they're, again, that's where the storytelling's come. He does fucking Sami Zayn's move to him, to Sami. Eventually, Owens does come back to try to save fucking Sami. He gets past the double splash, but he kicked out by himself. I would rather if Sami stops it to make him look like it's impossible to kick out of that move, but whatever. But then, it's then eventually it led to Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. There was frog splash onto the apron, which is kind of crazy too. Big move, big move with the big Kevin Owens, his sort of sides kind of suplexy finisher kind of thing. Was he's like the other way he's standing and does it. It's kind of not bad too. But then the big thing about this match was, Owens coming back, doing the power bombs, doing the stunners and shit. Even though the Usos do kicked out, it's something's gotta give, right? But then they all face off and they fight. I do hate the fucking indie punches, but it is what it is. I still care because I'm caring about the story right now, So they're fighting each other, but then eventually it comes down to Jey and Sami. Eventually, Sammy was able to do the hell of a kick, but then he holds him, showing that he's like carrying, like, you know, kind of a little throwback to like recent year when like Owens and Zayn faced each other. Again, there was not much a story in depth like as like for people who are watching the main roster as it was in NXT with their story, which is like the problem. Like, you know, you gotta establish the story more on the main roster than just assume that people know about NXT. But what you establish here, you establish the friendship, the care that Sammy had. You know, like, I think he says, like, he said to Jay, "I'm sorry." He said something to Jay. Maybe he said, "I loved you." But then he does another hell of a kick. Jimmy was coming back into the ring, and then a stunner by Kevin Owens, and then a one last hell of a kick. And then 1, 2, 3, Sammy and Owens are the new tag champions, ending the long reign of the Usos as tag team champions. And now Sammy and Kevin Owens are the new unified Undisputed Tag Team Champions, which hopefully they'll just have one title. No brand split bullshit. I'm getting worried about that where they'll split the titles, but hopefully not. But I'm happy, like, yeah, that's what they should do. I'm happy that that's the... I think it's if anyone's to defeat the Usos is them. You know, it's a perfect way to end the story. And you know, the story going on with this match. It's a good match to wait, and also it's kind of a good way to end the Usos title reign. Like, why not? So yeah, I would say definitely good main event, man. Good main event. Good way to end the Usos' reign as tag champs. Hopefully this translates to tomorrow, to night 2, and leading to, like, I'm not saying, of course, I don't want Roman to lose the titles. I don't think Roman should lose ever. He should not ever, but not right now. Owens should, Reigns should not be losing the titles. Not to Cody, in my opinion. Especially not right now. If you're going to want to have Cody win against Roman, I do think the best scenario is having fucking Roman beating, Roman beating Cody tomorrow. Kind of recreate what happened with Royal Rumble. You have maybe Sammy and Owens coming out to save Cody, but then get stopped by Solo. Then the Usos comes out, but then you kind of have like something where Jay's a bit reluctant. Maybe based on what Sammy said to him during the match, like he's reluctant to hit Sammy with a chair or whatever. But then he hits Roman, or maybe Roman stops him. Kind of like a little twist, you know, making like a little twist. Like, you think he's going to recreate what he did to Sammy, but then that leads to fucking Roman attacking Jay. Then Jimmy comes to senses like, no, you ain't attacking my brother. But then Solos proves that he's a true bloodline member. They attack the Usos. The Usos are basically get the shit kicked out of that along with everybody. And that's a way to end WrestleMania even. Or heck, you can obviously, I would say, The Rock just comes out and saves the day in the end of the day, you know? Just having a nice Hollywood Rock moment, you know? But at the end of the day, man, this was good. Not bad WrestleMania, man. Not bad for night 1. I enjoyed it, for most part. Did not like how the show started. You know what? Thinking about it, if like fucking, you know, that match did not happen, maybe the show would be a bit better, I would say. Just really disappointing. Like, that's how you start the show. Especially when, I mean, it makes sense with Cena. It's good to start the show, but, like, it definitely fell flat, man. It fell flat. Especially, like, you know, really Austin Theory. Austin Theory, like, after, I guess a few, like, he, like, before the main event, I believe, Austin Theory says, I said I would do, and then I did, or whatever. It's like, that's all he says. Like, who fucking cares, you know? So great. Austin Theory, his gay ball hole. Now he's, what? He's gonna probably do a gay sex tape with the title now. Come on, the guy fucking did gay shit. The guy fucking showed his butthole and fucking fingered himself and licked it. Just like Ricochet. Like, they might as well start tagging as a finger-popping faggots. And you're gonna keep it, come on. You have a finger-popping faggot beat John Cena? Come on. Come on! Yeah, especially when the guy is Super Cena, and Super Cena survived way worse things than he loses. Oh, but he's old. I don't give a fuck. That shit makes him look weak. That's like saying The Undertaker losing like this easily at WrestleMania. At least when he lost against Lesnar, it took like what? It took 3 F5s? took Dre at 5s and he was fucking devastating. You remember Roman? Like, Roman, he did multiple spears to fucking, to Taker. And he, like, beat the shit out of him. And that's, like, an example of him being old and crap. Like, Sean Cena, like, just because you got that bald spot doesn't mean, you know. But yeah, like, Austin Theory kept biting him. He kept biting because, you know, he probably loved that. He wanted that meat, you know? He wanted to fucking eat his crushes. He had that man crush, you know? He wanted that fucking, you know, man ass. He wanted to see his man ass, for God's sakes. He wanted also that little Chinese, with that little bit of Chinese sauce, you know? Oh, man. I whatever. Alright. Bad way to open the show, but hey, good way to end the show. So the show was not bad. There you go. Could have been almost a mixed bag, but hey, there's things I liked the show, things I did not. But you know, in the end of the day, most partly the show was not bad. I'll go on to say that. Not bad for night 1 WrestleMania. I think next night, I think night 2 might be a bit better. I do think Edge versus Balor, Hell in a Cell will definitely be a match. Will be a show stealer, bar none. Will be a show stealer. I think fucking Gunter, McIntyre, Sheamus will be really good too. Lesnar Almas will be a bit of a spectacle. It'll be fine. But then Reigns and Cody, if that's the main event, I don't think that's going to be a good main event in my honest opinion because I don't give a fuck about Cody Rhodes. So, and I don't think Cody Rhodes is really that entertaining. So, like, if anything, I think definitely if you compare the main events, already Zayn and Owens versus the Usos is already going to be the better main event, bar none. That's for damn sure. Alright? Alright, that's all I say, people. I'm just keep real. Get your gains. Call us magnificently. Spot Mr. Bitches go, oh shit. Like, especially with that song, I'm on a rock, right? Because all them chicks get loose, you know? Oh, I gotta mention, like, Bad Bunny, yeah. So, like, it's, like, funny. Like, all these chicks, man, they love Bad Bunny with that reggaeton bullshit, you know? I don't know, they always get turned up. But, hey, make sure that turned up magic goes on the big black couch. But I tell you, always keep the turned up magic going. With a nice Coca-Cola in a Styles glass and drinking my Nestle with them chicks. And make them go, oh shit. Not alcohol, though, but then they'll falsely accuse you of bullshit, you know what I mean? Just know, hey, bitch, I'm not gonna force you to drink, cause that way I don't fucking force you to get me some sexual harassment bullshit or sexual accusations. I got you covered, kid. I got a free worry bullshit, and then, you know, you good stuff, alright? Yeah, y'all gotta rock in the big black house, that's for damn sure. When I heard her say, I want to rock, I thought it was gonna be the welcome to the jungle. I thought it was gonna be fucking, you know, it's gonna be fucking, you know, what's the fucking band? I want to rock. It was fucking. What the fuck is. Guns N' Roses, right? Yeah, like, yeah. That band. But yeah, anyways, that's WrestleMania for you. I'm tired. Got a hell of a weekend for you. Now I gotta try to watch NXT when I can and do a review when I'm free for that, and then WrestleMania. Alright. I also say, people, just keep real. Get your gains, close my Misty spot, missing bitches go, shit. Not bad for night 1. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. But yeah, fuck China Love and Cena, and fuck Austin Theory or whatever. Alright. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.